What's up, YouTube? Got another video for you. First things first, got a new subscriber too, so thank you much for subscribing and supporting the channel. I wanted to give a shout out to Ried Hendricks. I'll put a video of his down in the description. Make sure to go over and check out his channel. Let him know that Credit to the Constitution sent you. He's a veteran, true patriot of the United States Republic. So if you get a chance, check him out. I really wanted to avoid doing a video about this COVID-19 virus, since everybody's doing them and everybody's got their own opinion and so forth, so much. But you know, it's a weird world we're living in right now, and I just couldn't really help it. I mean, we're all shutting down. Las Vegas is shutting down, which is crazy to me. MGM Resorts shutting down. San Francisco shut down. At least they're killing two birds with one stone, stopping the spread of COVID-19 and AIDS, so good on them. All I'm seeing is people freaking the fuck out. I really don't understand why. Everybody's acting like this is Resident Evil and everybody's turning into these freakish monsters or some bullshit. COVID-19 is a respiratory virus. It's not a stomach virus, so why people are going to fisticuffs for toilet paper? Maybe it's just because they need something to clean themselves off when they pop their head out of their ass. So basically, COVID-19 is a flu that can give you pneumonia, that old people are susceptible to. We've had flus, we've had pneumonias. What's the big deal? Okay, it might take a little bit longer for some people to get over it. It might have a little bit longer, gestation period. But other than that, we've had people getting over this COVID-19 before we even knew what it was. People are flipping the fuck out. Now, I know there's two main things that we can do to relax a little bit. Two things that we can do to make our lives a little bit less, to have a little bit less anxiety, okay? The first one is stop listening to the fucking news. The mainstream news can barely get the weather correct. So why the fuck are we listening to them, or listening to any opinion they have when it comes to a medical situation? And number two, it's a big one, so I want you to turn the volume up, get close to the speaker. Number two, stop trusting the goddamn government. They don't care about us. Yeah, Donald Trump just, did a 1,000 stimulus package for every American. What stimulus? Everything's shutting down. We're not going to be able to put shit back into the economy. The only thing we're going to be able to do is maybe barely survive through this dumb fucking shutdown bullshit. You know, we as humans, for the majority, are smart people. Don't get me wrong, there's some dumb motherfuckers out there, but the majority of us have common sense enough to know that when we're told that there's a new virus going around that's a little bit more severe than what we've seen before, we're like, alright, well, I'll stay home as much as possible. I won't be in contact with other people unless I really have to. I'll go to work, go home, and that's about it. We don't need the government to tell us to do these things. We don't need the government to shut everything down. But we've given them so much power that Champaign, Illinois, that governor lady out there, she's making it to where they're banning the sale of guns and ammo. They're banning the sale of alcohol. They're shutting down taverns, bars. I can't really remember what else. And she thinks that she has the right to take away American freedoms, just like all these other political parasites. This is what we've done to ourselves. In one of my other videos, I talked about why are we giving the government so much power, and how one day it's going to be a situation where they can't protect us. I don't believe this is the exact situation I was talking about, but With the government saying they're going to help us, look at how many people are freaking the fuck out. If the government can really help us, why is everybody freaking out? I'm not freaking out. I got my PPD right here. That's all I need. I don't need the government. Man, this is crazy. I can't believe it. Watching videos of people fighting over toilet paper, buying all the water up. What's wrong with the water? I mean, yeah, I know tap water in a lot of cities tastes like shit as it is, but it's not like there's a water virus or anything else. I haven't heard anything about them shutting down city water, but yet everybody's freaking out. By the way, I don't know what the hell that whistling noise is. It's the first time I've heard it, so I'll check that out later, but I just can't believe that the American people are tripping out so bad over just a flu. Yeah, I know it's a new flu. Yeah, I know that, you know, it's killed a few people. But the N1H1 has killed way more people since October than this new flu that we're talking about. Why aren't people flipping out about that? I don't know if anybody said it. I haven't heard anybody say it. So I'll be the first one to say it. But my thought is it might just be a contingency plan for the government losing the impeachment trial. Why not? I wouldn't put it past them. I definitely think that the government's capable of something like this. Why not? Especially the Democratic Party, for the last, 2.5, 3 years, all they've been trying to do is get control of the people of this country. All they've been trying to do is ban guns. All they've been trying to do is give money for health care. Well, guess what? We're getting it, and it's forced upon us. Now, I'm not a conspiracy theorist or nothing, but do I think the government has the ability to be involved in the 9/11 attacks? Absolutely. And I mentioned that to the guy at the gas station this morning. He looked at me like I was crazy. But seriously, our government does not care about the American people. This democracy does not care about the American people. They care about controlling organizations or groups. And that's it. That's what democracy is. A republic is the people having extreme power. We'll get through this, America. We will. And I hope after we get through it, we can open our eyes and understand what in the hell it is we're doing. And by what I mean by that is we're giving the government every bit of power they want. I know other people have said it, but some guy years ago said never waste an emergency. Because they use emergencies like this to take complete control of the American people. I don't know if it's going to get this bad, but I really hope I'm not going to be seeing U.S. Army tanks rolling down my street in a couple weeks. I really hope it doesn't come to that. The way people are freaking out, it's like Resident Evil, and it's going to happen. And it's unnecessary. People understand that there's a bad flu out. Okay, quarantine yourself when you can. You know, don't go in big crowds and shit like that. You know, stay away from the elderly as much as you can. I personally make sure that when I go home where I stay with my grandpa, that I'm not bringing anything in that I'm not supposed to, because he's definitely susceptible with his weak immune system. But as humans, we can take care of ourselves. We don't need the government to shut everything down, to ban guns, ban ammo, ban alcohol. I don't know what all this nonsense is, but people need to wake up and use all that toilet paper for when you pop your head out of your ass. Anyways, until next time, know your rights. Don't be punked to your rights. Have a good day. Stay safe.